Hello and welcome to the OpenSAP course Building Apps with the ABAP RESTful Application Programming Model. Week 1, Unit 6, Creating Your First ABAP Cloud Console App. My name is Karin Tutojomo and I'm a Product Manager for the ABAP platform. In the previous unit, we prepared our ABAP development environment by onboarding to the SAP Cloud Platform ABAP Environment Trial, installing our local IDE, the ABAP development tools, and connecting it to the trial system. In this unit, we will now go ahead and write our first ABAP Cloud Console app. We will create an ABAP Hello World console app, and we'll also have a look at some of the nice ADT features that help to speed up the development. So let's get right into it. Before we implement the console app, let's explore the ABAP development tools a bit and some of its features which help to speed up the ABAP development in Eclipse. Let's close some of the windows and have a closer look at the views comprised in the default layout of the ABAP perspective. First, the Project Explorer view, which provides a hierarchical views of your ABAP projects. From here, you can browse the ABAP development objects in the ABAP system and open your development objects in the corresponding editor. You can arrange the development objects in accordance to your current work using ABAP repository trees. ADT offers the predefined trees favorite packages, favorite objects, and released objects by default. Under favorite packages, we can currently see zlocal, the generated package for all local development objects in the trial ABAP environment. You can add development objects that are relevant for your work to favorite packages and favorite objects using the appropriate context menu at any time to easily access them or remove them. You can also define new ABAP repository trees using various filter criteria. Make sure that the view is linked with the editor area using the Linked with Editor button. By doing so, whenever you change an ABAP object in the editor, this object will be selected in the expanded Project Explorer tree. In the center, we have the editor area. This is where the editors for the ABAP development objects are opened. Eclipse-based editors are provided for all standard implementation tasks. Under the Project Explorer, we have the Outline view, which displays the internal structure of the selected ABAP development object opened in the editor area. On the right-hand side, we have the Feature Explorer view, which provides an interactive tutorial to help developers to get familiar with the basic ADT features. Various other useful views are stacked underneath the editor area in a tabbed container. Two of the most commonly used views here are the Problem view, which displays syntax errors, warnings, and other information associated with the ABAP development object open in the editor area, and the Properties view, which displays the basic properties of the ABAP development object selected in the Project Explorer. Another thing you can do is to customize the layout of perspectives in Eclipse as you wish. There is almost no limit in changing the layout. For example, you can rearrange the layout, close views, open new ones, change the view size, and move the views. For example, let's close some view and add a new one. For that, to add a new one, we go to the ADT menu bar and open the Windows menu and select Show Views, and there you can either choose from the displayed values in the menu or press Others and search for the wished view. Let's add the Relation Explorer view, which helps you to understand how development objects are related to each other. In the wrap context, the Relation Explorer displays the structure and behavior of wrap business objects regardless of the technical location. Do not forget to link the new view to the editor area to always have an automatic synchronization between both of them using the Link to Editor button. You can also rearrange the position of the editor. At any time, you can reset a perspective to its default layout by navigating to the menu entry under Windows Perspective Reset Perspective in the menu. Or just by right-clicking the relevant perspective icon in the perspective bar on the right upper corner and selecting Reset. Another useful tip to increase the developer productivity is the use of ABAP shortcuts. Press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-Shift-L in ADT to get an overview of all available keyboard shortcuts displayed in a small window. Besides those used to save and activate development objects, some of the most frequently used ADT shortcuts are Ctrl-Space to trigger the code completion, Ctrl-Shift-A to open a new development object, or F2 to show the element information. Also with Ctrl-1, you can trigger the quick assist with view to open and make use of available quick fixes. You can find more information on ADT in the ABAP documentation, which can be accessed via the menu Help Contents. There you will also find the ADT release notes, but also various development guides, for example, for ADT, the ABAP RESTful Application Programming Model, or for the ABAP Core Data Services. So let's now create the console app. First, we will create a new ABAP package to group the various development objects that we are going to create during this course. For that, simply go to the ABAP project and open its context menu by right-clicking on it and creating the ABAP package. We have to provide a name and a description. We can keep the other default entries and press Next to continue. Now we have to provide a transport request. If you have an existing one, you can select it or just choose Create a new one, provide a request description and choose Finish. The new package is now created, and as next steps, I will add it to my favorite packages. The package is now added to the list. So we can now go ahead and create our Hello World console app. And here for that, just right-click on the package, and in the creation wizard, the project name and the package name are automatically included. Enter a name and a description for the ABAP class and continue with Finish. Continue with Next, sorry. And then here I will keep the transport request selection and press Finish. The ABAP class is created and opened in the source-based class editor area, ready for you to implement. Our Hello class has to implement a special ABAP interface in order to write output to the ABAP console. Let's add the required interface under the public section of the class definition. You can also make use of code completion here by just pressing Ctrl-Space. So the interface is inserted and we have a warning that is appearing. So we can hover on the icon to read the text or go to the problem view. And here we can see that the reason for this warning is the currently missing method implementation. And by using Ctrl-1, we have the quick assist view, and here we can check for proposal and add automatically the implementation of the method implementation. Now we can go ahead and implement our Hello World class. We are using here a string template with literal text. You can press Shift-1 to format the source code. You can access the settings of the source code formatter under the menu Windows Preferences, and there you can search for formatter. Click on the source code edition and then click on the ABAP formatter link. This is a project specific settings, so select the project and there you can configure it as you like and press apply and close. Another point here is the code completion settings. That is also quite interesting. Here you can, for example, for the content assist, decide whether the completion is inserted or it's override if the completion overrides the existing text. I would have chosen the override option. Now I can apply it and go further. So now I can save, activate my class and run it as an ABAP application console. Great. We can see the Hello World output in the ABAP console. So we are almost at the end here. There are different ways to start the ABAP console, to run an application in the ABAP console, as an ABAP console. So now we are almost at the end. Let us enhance the current output with our username and user alias. For that, we need to access the system variables. On the ABAP environment, various system variables are no longer available due to the cloud environment or due to non-supported frameworks. So to access release system variables like username, language, and times, APIs are provided that must be used. So let's enhance the current string template using an embedded expression and the help class ABAP context info. We can see the different get methods available in this class. Select the get user alias, and we can now save, activate, and run the enhanced ABAP class again. So that's it. We can now see the enhanced output in the ABAP console. You can clear the ABAP console with its context menu, and yeah. So that's it. That was it for the demo. We are now at the end of this unit. Let's wrap it up with a short recap. In this unit, you have learned how to create an ABAP Hello World console app, how to use ABAP development tools, how to create ABAP packages and classes, and how to activate and run a program in ABAP. Further information for this unit is available in the appendix of this presentation. We have reached the end of week 1 of the Open SAP course Building Apps with the ABAP RESTful Application Programming Model. Thanks for listening and see you next week where we will be developing a read on the SAP Fiori List Report app.